Welcome back to the channel. My name is Conor Brown and we are back at Royal Perth Golf Club, and today's video is the #1 bunker mistake that I see the recreational golfer making. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That's going to notify you when the next video comes out so we can keep improving your golf. So the biggest mistake that I see the recreational golfer making in the bunker is in their setup. What they start to do is aim a significant amount left. So in the bunker, they start to aim a long way left of their target, and then from there they start to cut across, or thinking swinging left, swiping across this golf ball is going to get them out of the bunker. And what that starts to do, it changes the bottom of the circle. When I start to swing left, the bottom of my circle is really going to change compared to what I'm doing normally when I'm playing golf. I'm controlling the bottom of the circle all the time off grass, and when we get in a bunker, we really don't need to do too much different to what we do off grass. The biggest difference is the texture of the ground. Sand to grass, we're going to get a bit more of a divot when we're in the sand because it's softer. So what I want you to start to focus on is really just doing the same thing you would do when you're on grass. If I start to take my setup when I'm in the bunker, and if I just draw a line towards the flag, all I want to do is just aim along that line. It's just the same as I was aiming in the fairway. I want to have my body relatively square to my target. And then from there, we're really just doing the same swing. I don't want this divot to be dramatically left or cutting across it, because when we cut across, we're changing obviously the bottom of the circle, we're changing all these other positions throughout the golf swing. The upper body, the arms are going to start coming over the top, the club head could get further away from the ball, we'll bring in the hosel, we're just going to misstrike it, and we're just giving up a huge amount of control, and that's all we're looking for in the bunker. If we can get it out every time, relatively close, you're doing a fantastic job. And it's all about controlling the bottom, hitting the sand in the correct place every time, and that's going to give you that result you're looking for. So in my setup, my feet are aiming slightly left of the target, and the ball position is going to go underneath my sternum. So when I put the ball in the sand here, I'm just putting the ball relatively smack bang in the middle of my sternum, and that's my normal setup. We're going to open up the club a little bit as well. Just turn the club to the right. That's going to help us use the bounce. If we get the leading edge relatively square, we can start digging too much. So just opening up the club. And then what I want you to focus on throughout the swing, the only thing I want you to think about is keeping the loft on the club. So as I'm swinging the club back here, imagine the club face is a mirror, and I can start to see myself in the mirror. And then I would come into contact with the ball. I could still see myself. And then as I move the club through, I can still see myself. So from there, we're keeping the loft on the club. Recreational golfers, we like to turn the loft down. If I start turning the face down in the backswing, then I'm taking the loft off the club. As I'm coming into impact, you could start to see I'm nearly delivering 7-iron loft. It's very hard to get a 7-iron out of a bunker, high and soft, and that's what we're doing. So if I'm turning the club down and not keeping the loft on it, as I come in, and if I'm flipping, the loft is gone, and it's going to make things extremely hard if then I'm trying to aim left, swipe across it. You can see there's a lot going on. We're just simplifying everything down and making it exactly like we would do off grass. So ball position underneath my sternum, I'm aiming at my target, club face slightly open, keeping the loft on the club going back. I can see myself in the mirror. Come down, loft would still be on it, loft going through. And I'm just hitting ever so slightly behind the golf ball. And you can see there, the ball comes out, splashes. Very good result, extremely happy with that. You can see there I've created a divot because of the sand. I haven't physically tried to drive the club down into it, hit the sand on purpose. I'm doing very, very similar things that I would do off grass. I just get a different result down here because of the texture of the sand. So the next time you're in a bunker, square off your alignment, get the ball position under your sternum, keep the loft on the club, imagine a mirror and a mirror going through, and just hit ever so slightly behind the ball. We are hitting the golf ball a little bit more off grass. Absolutely agree with that. We are just hitting ever so slightly behind it in the sand. Nice, smooth swing, and that golf ball will pop out every single time for you. Thanks for tuning into another video. My name is Conor Brown. If you like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's really gonna help the channel grow and we can keep improving your golf.